Welcome to Peter's Digital World with podcast, live radio, comments, and more.
Hello, welcome to petersmobileweb.com. In this episode, I'll be talking on the main topic of a lot of people is jobs. Now, everything is going to go and has already digital. Now, everyone uses Twitter, Facebook, sure. Well, that's okay, no problem. But you can see easily that more and more companies, industries, have been using Twitter, Facebook. Fine. That's more in promotion, advertisement. Great. That's no problem there. But regards to future jobs is the main topic of this episode. Now, more huge industries around the world have already, of course, gone digital. Like with smartphones, take smartphones. Now, more companies are going to have apps on the smartphone, which the consumer and everyone downloads, sure, and then you can do your whatever it is, whatever app it is, which, as I keep saying, that's the future in digital. Now, with so many industries changing into this digital age over the next 10 years especially, the thing is how jobs are going to be heading. Well, of course, many of these huge businesses will be, unfortunately, saying goodbye to certain jobs because of how digital will be replacing. Like I can say, some factories in China, for example, have gone automated, meaning more digital in the factories, less workers. That's just one example. Number two example is public transport. Well, that's going to head, it already has, but more cities around the world will be using everyone, of course, could use their smartphone as the ticket. So that's right. You won't need to go buy a ticket because your smartphone will be a ticket. That's another job. But thing is, I can see easy that many people around the world are getting into this digital age, meaning doing their own websites and all sorts of things, which is able. There's so many different things you can do. When you produce your own website out there, yes, there's more things that you can do on your own website, and more businesses can see, hopefully, down the track, they see what your knowledge, expertise is. Well, this is going to be more in the future of this digital age in jobs. Now, just the same as I do here on petersmobileweb.com website, is more and more continue on with this digital age. And I'm very happy in regards to the advertisement. I'm happy to prolong and put on my website. And this is like another thing, which is live radio, or can be transferred into podcast. See, all these things are going to grow and grow over the next 10 years. So this is going to be more knowledge and expertise in digital, where companies are going to have to look out, where more people, like on petersmobileweb.com, we're going to continue on this particular field. But I'm really glad to see more people around the world showing that they can do this sort of thing, and promoting themselves and all that. It's great to see. But get back to politicians. Now, politicians, okay, not every, but there would be only a small minority of politicians who truly understand how this digital world is changing everything. give you an example, like the Australian politicians. They've been talking on and on and on and on about fast trains, for example, for years. Australia's got no fast trains. No. Take Europe. Now, Europe has got excellent fast trains and growing more and more. Back in UK, great fast Virgin trains, for example, from London to Scotland. Great service. Now, unfortunately, sure, Australia has got a big plane network within Australia. Well, great. But unfortunately, Australia hasn't gone as far in this digital age to prolong in the way of fast trains. Now, this comes back to what I was saying earlier. It's the same with digital jobs, fast growing. Now, unfortunately, politicians have to, whether they like it or not, unless they're nearly close to their retirement and finishing and getting a pension and payout. So that means the digital age and the future doesn't matter to them. Okay, if that's where they're not far from, well, good luck to them. But this is going to be, has to be talked of more and more in the political age to do with the digital age. But unfortunately, yes, not much is said. Time and time again, not much is said. Take Europe and UK, for example, and USA, of course, where the digital age is growing tremendously in many, many, many different fields. Now, which is great to see. Of course, America, is grown huge in this digital age, that is, which is great to see. And jobs galore are happening. Like, naturally, like Twitter, I'll guarantee Twitter is more based, for example, in Ireland. So far as I gather, it's more Ireland. It's where it's based in. Probably because less tax. Well, good luck to them. But that's my whole point. You see, the problem with, in the Australian political frame, they talk on and on and on about tax, just for an example. But the point is, where some people have transferred and gone to America or Europe or wherever, where the digital age is growing more and job opportunities are coming more. But if Australian politicians do not wake up to this change in the world, in the future this is, of course, well, it's already started, but I'm saying that more and more in the future, it's going to grow more and more, where the smartphone is going to be huge in many different ways of everyday life, of course, and businesses will be operating more and more within the smartphone, coming more in the future. So it's the same with like video chats, like that's going to grow more and more within the future. Yes, like businesses, for example, will have to catch on, which I'm sure many will, into this video chat age, which comes back to digital age. Like there's one app that at petersmobileweb.com uses is Zoom.us. Now, great app. I'm very happy using that. That's a fantastic app. But you see, I prefer to use that because that's where I can do business, for example. Yeah, no problem. So I will continue using the Zoom.us. I will continue using that because I find it fantastic. That's how petersmobileweb.com operate. Now, as I said, I really hope that politicians, especially politicians, unless they're close to retirement and are getting a pension and payout,
Hello, welcome to Peter's Mobile Web with lots of digital news podcasts. Anyone can leave their comments on our visitors page. Advertising made easy. Just click the contact page. You'll find plenty of posts on many topics. Visitors can leave comments to any post.